birthday, dear Jordan. Happy birthday to Jordan. Blah, 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 blah. Don't forget.
What was
Oh
that?
my god, they made the most autistic voice I've seen in my whole life.
In multiple languages, which helps me assist people from all over the world. I also learn from a vast amount
Okay,
of data,
stop.
so I can discuss it.
Okay, buddy. Okay. I feel like the school has to change eventually. It can't stick with this whole you can't use this, you can't use that. You can't like you have Neuralink inside. Turn off your Neuralinks, everyone. Turn it off. Turn off your Neuralinks. Everyone pull up pen and paper, no calculators. Hello everyone, and welcome back to episode 6 of the Weekly Whispers podcast. I really hope this is episode 6 because it's been a while since we made an episode. You know, Sajid was busy, I was busy, and obviously our third co-host is not responsive. So we
like you know from the
he
previous
is
episode.
missing in action. Every few episodes he's not gonna be here. We're gonna try our best to convince him. But the show, as they say, must go on. So okay, today I would like to talk about something very new, something very groundbreaking, I guess, in the world of AI. You know, one of my roles here as a host is to inform
almost wrote
the
them.
population about the new technological breakthroughs. And what better way to talk about any breakthrough than the wait for it, guys. This tab. Hopefully you guys can.
Oh yes. Oh my
The
goodness.
GPT-4o. Oh, not for Omar, but O for I don't even know. They just put O.
Oh, oh for overload. Or I don't know. It's going over the top, over the head, over everything.
Yeah, exactly. So this gives the ChatGPT, right now it's a language model. It's called the LLM, a large language model. Now they added or they incorporated audio and vision to ChatGPT. So not only is it just like a smart text like a texting platform, and now can understand visual and audio. So I'm going to give you some examples here. Let's share this tab. Okay, right now this video they're going to use ChatGPT 4o to translate live, language translation live from Italian to English. So let's watch. These are employees of ChatGPT or OpenAI.
Hey, ChatGPT, how are you?
I'm
Can you-
doing fantastic. Thanks for asking. How about you? How's your
Cool.
day going?
I'm doing great. So I would like you to function as a translator. I have a friend here who only speaks Italian, and I only speak English. And every time you hear English, I want you to translate it to Italian. And if you hear Italian, I want you to translate it back to English. Is that good?
Perfetto.
Perfecto.
Mark, io mi
Oh my
chiedo se le
goodness, that's-
balene potessero parlare, cosa ci direbbero?
Oh my goodness.
Mike, she wonders if whales could talk, what would they tell us?
What the hell?
They might ask, how do we solve linear equations?
Potrebbero chiederci come risolviamo
Oh.
le equazioni lineari.
Sicuramente sì.
Lineari.
Linear. What
Certainly,
the?
yes.
Great. Looks like it works.
Okay, so that's I'm not gonna lie,
this is-
that is pretty cool. That's groundbreaking. Imagine as-
Groundbreaking and creepy at the
Imagine
same
us
time.
dentists. I can now speak any language with this ChatGPT. I can have a patient
Yeah,
from
man.
China, and I can just talk to him in English, and tell him you have the worst teeth I've ever seen in my life. And then it goes, you know, I don't want to be racist, but it's gonna go. It's gonna go, you know how it goes.
It's gonna go
It's-
lineari. It's going to be.
It's gonna go. I don't know what's perfecto in Chinese. But okay, you can see it's. You can see it actually understands. You have to tell it what to do, because so basically instead of
Oh, there was
typing
one-
everything, it now just uses our text. So it's almost the same thing. It just the beginning part of ChatGPT that's different is it takes your voice and it puts it in the chat, but it does it all behind the scene, which is pretty.
And I think it's now like it's adding another dimension of being interactive. instead of just typing and you reading it
It
out.
gets
And
annoying.
now you have and obviously they add a lady's voice to it just to make it even more.
Like your personal assistant. But you can actually change the voice, by the way. They have a few voices. But yeah, I think most of the voices are female voices. I mean, I don't know why. I can only imagine.
Yeah,
This is why
I
we need
was
Ali.
seeing another. This why what?
This is why we
Meaning
need
what?
Ali or Palani on the podcast.
Oh,
Because he can tell us, he can actually
yeah,
inform us about how we can use these female voices with related to like anime and his I don't know what the hell he has.
man. But yeah, I was there. I was watching a reel on Instagram about the same stuff, where the guy is telling this chat GPT, and his son is also there, and his son has to do some maths
Yeah, yeah,
homework.
yeah.
Okay,
I have some
yeah,
video
it's
also,
about
but you can explain it.
yeah, it's about finding the hypotenuse of the
Yeah,
triangle,
yeah.
the longest side of the triangle, and then basically he says it as the wrong side. Like suppose ABC, and then he says BC instead of AC as the hypotenuse. Even in that, the chat GPT actually wants to say that, oh my god, you're so dumb. But in, but the chat GPT is like chat GPT, and it explains it in such a proper way.
Yeah, I think it tells it like, oh, that is wrong. The hypotenuse is the longest. Is this the longest line angle? It's like, Jenna, it's being passive
Yeah,
aggressive.
yeah. It's like, are you sure about that?
Are you listening to what I'm telling you? Pick the longest line. And yeah, he picks it. No, then he says, okay, no, it's A to B. He's like, okay, yeah, correct. But it's pretty interesting. There's also one where I think it's even more impressive because
What was it about?
it was the happy birthday. I have the video here if you want to watch it. It's a birthday, but you don't tell ChatGPT, "Oh, it's my friend's birthday." No, it looks around and it sees this. I'll show you the video right now, and I'll kind of explain it while the video is playing a little bit. Oh, it's self-explanatory to be honest, but let me just share the video. Okay. So this is the video. Look, he's not gonna tell it anything. He just tells him, "What do you think is happening right now in the scene?" So it just looks what's happening and it guesses.
Friend Jordan, can you guess what we are doing here?
Hey, Bowen and Jordan. Let me guess. With that cake and candle there, it looks like someone's having a birthday. Are you
Look.
celebrating a special day
Oh,
or just finding an excuse to eat cake? Either way, I'm intrigued.
That's correct. Today is my friend Jordan's birthday.
Yeah, you got it. I was hoping that you could sing me the birthday song.
Of
and it sings.
course.
It just
Happy
cleared
birthday
his
to
throat.
you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jordan. Happy birthday to Jordan. Blah, 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 blah. Don't forget to
what was
Oh
that?
my god, they made the most autistic voice I've seen in my whole life.
I think on purpose, by the way, for
Oh
copyright.
my, yeah, maybe, right? The happy birthday people, I heard they make a lot of money every year.
You know the original song of this is diverting from the topic a bit, but the original song of the Happy Birthday thing, no one has the official rights to play it any movie, any TV show, and anywhere. That's why if you ever go and see any of the movies where a birthday song is being sung or something, it's usually a tone or it's a different rhythm, or it is never the original Happy Birthday song being played, and they are still fighting over the copyright case, by the way. The singers of it.
I think because the song became so mainstream, the happy birthday song, it became so mainstream that people forgot there's a copyright. It's like, what? It's like, it became too famous. That it became so normalized, like, oh no, everyone sings it at home in the house. So it feels like, oh, there shouldn't be a copyright. It's like the ABC song. A, B, C, D. Is that a song? Could that be copyrighted? Like, what? Doesn't really make that much.
Yeah, and then is it like EFG, or is it EFGHI, or are you could just like literally make anything out of it, and
Yeah, I can.
but
I
man,
mean, these copyrights.
I want to see how use this ChatGPT, okay, and use this Apple Vision from the last episode,
Oh
combine it together, and make something.
man, that would be the great ChatGPT with ChatGPT 4.0 with Apple Vision Pro together is like you're like a cyborg. You're an android. You can see everything. You can ask
It's
questions about anything. You don't like. I can take this bottle. How many centimeters is this bottle? 215 centimeters. Okay, obviously not 215, but 20 centimeters.
yeah, yeah,
And then it will know. I'll just know everything. I just look and I just see it.
yeah. Or you could be like, you just pick up the same bottle, and then you're like, oh, how many glasses of bottle? How many glasses of water can fit in this bottle? And then you can see it. When while you see it, it measures already how much is it, and while you are seeing it, ChatGPT is already telling you how many glasses you can put in it.
Oh my.
Man, this is semi card armor
And wait till the Apple Vision Pro is like a sunglasses or like eyeglasses like yours.
Oh my god.
Then enough.
Or contact lenses.
Contact. Then everyone knows everything. Nobody needs to ask anyone anything. No, that's like next level. Eventually, I don't know. That's what I heard. By the way, some people say in the future, when once you have chips in your head that has Google, you can search the whole internet in your head. Then
Isn't this guy already doing something like that? Neuralink
yeah.
or something?
That will make you like control technology, like laptops. There was a video, by the way, of a disabled person literally controlling the cursor. Elon Musk has an actual patient with the chip. He's disabled completely, neck down,
Okay.
or shoulder or neck down, completely paralyzed. Hands he can't move, legs he can't move, nothing. And he literally, you know how he used to control the screen with a straw? That's some weird technology where he puts a straw and he blows hard, it moves up. If he blows short, it moves left and right. And imagine he's like, he's just to move the cursor. Then he got a Neuralink and he can just control it. He's like, it's so easy. He's like, he got used to it so quick. A few hours and he felt natural. He just looks. Anywhere he looks, the cursor goes. And he just moves it like naturally with his eyes. So I'm super surprised that we humans are compatible with the computers that we made.
Damn,
Right?
man.
It's
I'm
next
telling you.
it's next up. It doesn't even make sense. I can't even wrap my head around like you have a chip. Somehow it's connected to your computer. And I don't even understand even what signals are being sent. How the hell it's happening? I have no idea. But it's amazing. Like, and imagine later it's gonna try to connect neurons in your brain, or I'm not sure that's the exact terminology, but it's gonna make blind people see. I guess it'll transmit the visuals for you. How? Don't even tell me how. Somehow it's gonna
I
transport the
think it's
visual instead of the optic nerve. It's gonna somehow. I think using like a camera or something, it will send the signal from the camera to the chip, and it'll let you see what the camera's seeing. Or it just repairs the neuron itself. Like it looks at the electrical signal of the neuron, which passes through the optic nerve.
okay.
It basically reads it and just sends it. Your eyes can't pick it up, but your optic nerve can't send it well. So it will copy the signal before the optic nerve, and then send it. Somehow it could work. Like theoretically, it can work. Just like moving the cursor,
Yeah,
theoretically it could work. And it worked. And now it's not even theoretically the cursor moving. He actually did it. So you never know. Maybe the curing blindness, curing people with paralysis. Amazing. But obviously, right now they only have I think one guy, one human trial patient.
because I'm thinking the trial is also going to be expensive.
I don't think they actually pay. Do they pay for the trial? I don't think so.
No, not the human.
Oh
These
yeah, the
guys
company,
itself.
yeah, yeah, obviously, okay, yeah,
The
the company. Yeah.
company.
I mean, the machine itself is the surgeon only assists in the procedure. It's completely done by computer. The reasoning is because
Wow.
it's so precise, no human can do it. At least that's what I kind of read.
Yeah,
Super precise.
imagine 1 mm, half
Yeah,
mm
and you
here
have
and
to
there, bro.
drop,
It's
and you have to
gone.
attach multiple wires in different areas in the brain, and through a small tiny hole. Yeah, it's like only I think the human just opens the opening or something, and obviously the anesthesiologist will anesthetize the patient, and then the surgeon maybe does the what do you call precision cuts, and then the machine does the rest. I don't know how this robot just does everything. It's amazing.
I mean, man, technology is. Imagine we are still just 2024.
Exactly, 2024, and it's already insane. And this AI thing, so geez, you saw how fast it is. In 2 years, yeah, but 2 years ago it came out. Look at where it is now. 2 years. It's not even double. It's not even better by 2 times. It's better like by under 20, 40 times.
20 times, 40 times.
Because right now you can point at it and make you solve math equations like the triangle. Literally in math books, you can point at a math book and ask it.
This version is what, free for all, or what is the thing on it? Like,
Which one?
how are they going to make it accessible? The
Oh,
4.0.
it is free, but limited free. You can actually use it, but it's limited in the free version. If you pay for the Chat GPT Plus, by the way, they made it expensive now.
Obviously.
Okay.
By this-
Yeah, I mean, it's not like simple technology. No, but I'm telling you, before it used to be like $10 or something, which is like okay price. $10 is okay. $10 a month. That's not bad. Now,
$10 a month.
yeah. Now I think it's like 30 or 25 or something. Like it's like almost. I think it's like 80 dirhams. Like here in Dubai, it will be like 80 dirhams. And it used to be 37 dirhams. So like maybe 2.5 times more expensive than it used to be, because now they have new features, better models, better everything. So it's more useful.
And the free version is what? Like, you can only ask limited stuff, I'm assuming.
Problem is sometimes they kind of trick you a little bit. Like they make it a little bit dumber. They don't trick you, but it works. And I think you can't ask it too many questions. But look, it's loading right now. Look, it's right here.
Okay, no problem.
I can't hear. Only you guys could hear. Wait. Hello, I'm doing a podcast right now, and we're talking about you. And can you tell me some very interesting stuff about you? I guess.
That's cool. Sure, here's a bit about me. I'm an AI language model developed by OpenAI based on the GPT-4 architecture. My main job is to assist with a wide range of tasks like answering questions, providing explanations, and generating text on various topics. One interesting thing is that I can process and generate text in multiple languages, which helps me assist people from all over the world. I also learn from a vast amount
Okay,
of
stop.
data, so I can discuss it.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
Stop.
But look, I'm not 100% sure it's working as intended. It's not as smart. I've tried it a little bit behind the scenes. I can tell it's not as good as the one they showed. I wonder if it's because I didn't pay. I feel like if I pay, it's something going to be a genius. Here, sometimes it's a little bit slow, and sometimes it doesn't give you the answer directly as you want it. And I can't open the camera option.
you think
Like the
eventually
camera
they-
option stuff, I don't have it. So I'm pretty sure they kept.
You think eventually they'll make it free?
Yeah. Like right now, the beginning. Later, they're gonna make it even more complex, more features, and then they give this for free. Like that's how they work.
What more features is what? Someone coming to your door now.
You get a real life assistant at this rate.
Yeah.
He wears the Apple logo.
He wears the logo. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then you get to choose if you want like John or you want Julia.
Actually, to be honest, that could happen. Like 20 years, I think. They'll have a robot, right? With this AI in it. So I mean, it's not that crazy. Like Elon's already working on a robot, although it's not gonna be like I think it's gonna be like a assistant, like a house assistant, carry stuff and cut vegetables. I don't know, something like that. I think that he didn't really show too much of what it's gonna do, but there's something called Tesla bots
No,
or
but-
something. I don't know.
Yeah. I saw the math problem video for this ChatGPT, and I was like, damn, if only I had this when I was doing my math
But
back in.
they don't even give you a calculator in your school. You think they're gonna be ChatGPT 4.0?
Oh my god, Amar knows it. We had the hard way.
Yeah,
Bro, log. We had a log book for log. The values of log. You need to memorize at least the first few.
thank goodness. I'm good.
Later on, when I saw the scientific calculator, I'm like, oh, log. You can actually get the value by pressing this button.
Oh,
I was like, oh, damn.
I mean, kind of crazy now you think about it. But I feel like the school has to change eventually. It can't stick with this whole you can't use this, you can't use that. You can't like you have Neuralink inside. Turn off your Neuralinks, everyone. Turn it off. Turn off your Neuralinks. Everyone, pull a pen and paper. No calculators. No chat GPT. Imagine.
and then the invigilator goes from table to table to check if you have disabled the Neuralink switch or
And
not.
she probably has like a machine to
Like-
check. Like, oh, you have it on. Turn it off.
This is the last warning, or I throw you out of the class.
Oh my goodness! Imagine.
Even while she throws him out of the class, he's probably saying something to her through Neuralink while getting.
Yeah, but imagine technology gets so good that there won't be a big point in tests. So now you have to think of another way to examine.
Now you have to imagine this scenario better through
Yeah,
Neuralink.
yeah.
Like suppose, oh, man gets hit on the road by a car. What do?
Yeah, and then you can.
And each one has to think of a different scenario to save the man. Something like that. When it comes to, let's say, health science, engineering. Oh, a bridge is there. The teacher creates Neuralink problem where the bridge collapses. Now, how do you rejoin the bridge? You don't draw it. You imagine it.
Yeah, exactly. I
It'll be
mean, to be honest, yeah. I mean, but also,
for us dentists,
oh my god,
it's like, oh, you're extracting a tooth, huh? Crown broke off, roots remaining. What are you gonna do next?
yeah. And to be honest,
Oh, you're still trying to elevate. Crack. Again, one more root gone. What are you gonna do?
oh my god, yeah, it would be like interactive. You tell it what.
And then each one answers.
Imagine, like, while you answer the question, if the question is fighting back. Like, for example, if you have a cavity, what do you do? Oh, I'm gonna, what do you call it? I'm gonna start removing it. It's like, oh, with what? I'm like, what? The question changed. With what? And then you're like, oh, I hold my
With
handpiece, my motor. And then they're like, okay, which bird do you use? Or like, which tip?
Oh,
Then you're like, oh, round bird, like a round tip. Like, okay, begin the preparation. How?
carbide or diamond?
Oh my god! The question is talking back, and you have to answer, and it gives you another question. Oh, it would be like so interactive, and then like the professor can
And then
can see like
you can choose the level of difficulty. Like, if it's just a small class test, you can increase it to be like only 3 questions extra. So the moment you answer all 3, oh, okay, you get the correct mark. Midterm, 6. Final, 9.
Oh my god! And it'll literally be like our AI versus their AI, because we have the Neuralink, and which is connected to this AI, and that AI is attacking us, and we're
Yeah.
both.
Oh my god, this is a Netflix show. Guys, if you are hearing this, we have pitched it first
Oh
in weekly
my god!
Wisdoms before anyone tries to steal this idea. Netflix, also, that's you.
Call us up, guys. Call us up.
Bro, I'm telling you, this Black Mirror episode, though, I don't know, whatever
Season
plus
9.
1.
I don't know what season they're in now. Like 7. I don't know.
Oh man, yeah, it's going crazy.
Yeah, but then it would be just how creative you are. You know, knowing the answer is the dumbest thing ever. Knowing what's 1 plus 1 is like your brain solves it. Asking questions, no, that will not be. You have to just be creative. That's what's going to be important. Like, for example,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
it'll all be about. It'll be like about art, literature. That's like the jobs in the future. More creative jobs than rather.
Like,
Because robots are gonna
even
do
like in
everything,
medicine,
but you have to be like
yeah,
you have to be like that. It's all gonna be like even dentistry probably, but although it's gonna take time to get really precision machinery inside your mouth.
yeah, that's what I was going to
But
tell
eventually
you.
will.
Like suppose medicine, like I have one of my friends who's in the UK right now, and they have this exam called PLAB. So, how they prepare for that, like some part what I understood is like it's scenario based. It's a case based thing. So and so came with this much issue, like this and this, and then has this and this issues, and then that is broken down into multiple like different questions related to that. Like, oh, if this happens, then what do you do? And then if this happens, what do you do? And then you interact. Like sometimes there's a patient, and then you're the doctor, and then the patient gives you symptoms, and you try to all that stuff. So imagine all this just through AI,
Oh my god.
and you can see it with something like Apple Vision Pro, and then you can decode and relay it with this. So like the patient, they could throw you anything. Oh, internal hemorrhage from this side. What do you do? Pressure is this much, BP is this much. How do you stabilize the patient? And then now you can't imagine, right? That the professor is like, everyone put on your Apple Vision Pros. He uploads this thing from, and then they actually show a patient running, getting hit on the head. Then it zooms in, like how they show in Good Doctor, that the animated
Yeah,
version.
yeah, all the animation, the zooming in, you can see.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
and then you can see the vessel rupturing, and then now you have internal bleeding. Oh, man, that would be
Then there'll be
so
like a
cool.
timer. You only have 5 minutes till he dies, and they're like, "What?" And you have to answer the questions quickly.
Yeah,
I'm like, "What the hell?"
I'm telling you, studying will be much more fun, and everything will be much more like
Yeah, yeah.
better. Now studying is just holding one book and 1,600,000 pages. Oh,
It became like I don't know, like memorization mainly. To be honest.
I don't think so. Like if I wasn't using calculators in my grade 10th, 11th, 12th, and I don't think so they are still using in their 10th, 11th, and 12th, the current batch.
Yeah, probably. To be honest.
At least in my board, like my sister who's doing IB, like the international. Oh, they're using everything and they're way ahead. But what I did,
Not even right now. It's like some old tech nobody uses right now. Even now, everyone uses their phone with
like,
this calculator.
my small cousin brother who finished his 12th, he is using the same textbook which I had in my 12th.
Oh my goodness.
When I finished 12th, Omar. We finished 7 years after that 12th.
I know it's so
The
outdated.
textbook didn't change. The textbook didn't change. And when I was in 12th, that textbook was old already. Because I remember I got it from one of my neighbors.
You know what? Sometimes you know what they do. I think a lot of people already know this, but they do like 10th edition, 11th edition. They just change like 20 pages just so they can sell the book back to the schools. Don't you notice? There's like 10th, 11th. I'm not been lying. One time we had maybe I forgot the edition. Let's say the 10th edition. They had the 10th edition, and next semester they're like, oh, okay, we have new. Oh no, not next semester. The next year they gave us the same book, 11th edition. The cover just changed. It became more glossy. That's more gloss. They added a new gloss so it doesn't get dirty. Bam, we have to pay for the new books.
And it's always more, it's like double the price of the old
Yeah, yeah.
edition.
It's like, oh, this came 2009. It's old. It's old. And then they're like, and then what did they add? The gloss. And they add like a new. You know how sometimes like a science book has like animals on the picture. I don't know if yours had it. Like some random animal on the cover. Ours was like a, let's say a bird. Then the second edition with the gloss has like a lizard. And it's the same book, just a different picture on it.
Lizard.
So yeah, it's pretty big.
Man.
The education system is a humongous scam. One of the biggest scams you've ever seen in your life. But people are starting to notice, right? Like you always see people on Instagram Reels or on TikTok. You always see people talking about how university, like some subjects or some fields, completely useless. Like just a money grab, just
Yeah,
take
yeah.
money and that's it. Like
Yeah, and also it's like
only I think
the fees, like not forget, like in India at least there is a system where you go to, like, say a school, and then uh, somehow there's this notion that the school studying is not enough. So now the parents enroll them into supportive classes, like tuition classes outside. Now tuition classes are becoming also like so huge. It's like a business almost. They are charging almost half the school fees
Oh my
of what the guy
god.
has already paid for the school. And then what happens in this whole system is, in when the kid is in school, he knows that he has a class to attend to. Okay, so he's not going to pay attention in what is being taught in the school. The teacher knows that the students sitting in the class are also going to go to that tuition, so she's not going to teach in the, like, not all I'm saying, but some of them, then she's not going to teach in the same way that she would teach if she was only teacher. Then when the kid goes to the class does not care much about teaching as such, because it's a business after all. So they are more focused on only number of classes per week, number of tests per week, number of this per week. Then the tuition thinks that he's anyways also going to have it done in the school, repeat what we are going to teach. So might as well, give more tests, less explanation, and then he's going to go have it in school again. So it's just like a circle going round and round and round of.
I mean, that's one of the biggest scams I've ever heard in my life. You pay to go to a school.
I was part of this. I was part of this in grade 12 before I shifted there. I used to go sit in a biology class in my class, and we had a good teacher. Like, the biology teacher was the best teacher, and then she used to explain, like, let's say we are doing plant reproductive system. We are learning about, or forget plant. We are just learning simple things: xylem, phloem, nutrition, water nutrition, food-based nutrition. Now we learn xylem and phloem. At 4 p.m., I have a biology class again. I haven't put a separate biology class. It comes as a package for the class. Physics class I have put. So it's physics, chemistry, bio. It's together. So again, I have to sit 4 p.m. at the biology class, and this time I'm learning xylem and phloem again. Okay, but this time, like, in this case, it helped me because our teacher was good. But sometimes I, like, my physics, I used to only go for the, like, focus on what was taught in the testing center rather than what is taught in the school, because in school, skip. You don't know, the teacher just skip. Now it's up to you to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
So then you go to the tuition. Then in the tuition, the guy thinks like, oh, you guys must have done this already in school, so let's skip to chapter number 3. I'm like, what?
Oh my goodness.
So
Imagine this model is like you pay money to go to a school to teach you, but they don't teach you, so you pay another school to pay you so you can learn, so you can so you can so they can actually teach you, and then you can do the
yeah,
exam in the real school and then go get
but then no, you do. There is another. You do the real exam in the real school. I mean, you do the exam in the real school, but then you do the competitive or the entrance exam, like for engineering and medical and all these entrance exam. You do it from the other institute, because school is only preparing you for your boards. That is preparing you for your entrance exams with your boards. So man,
yeah, okay. School is retarded. That's
that's
not.
why we need AI in
Yeah,
school.
that is why we need AI in school, because we can't do this. We can't keep doing this. I don't want my kids to do
No,
this.
also with AI, each student with AI can learn at his own pace. Like, AI is not going to get tired of explaining one thing to you 700 times.
Yeah, and you can keep telling it. Give me a new way to understand. Give
Yeah.
me 100 ways, and just sit down, just hear the 100th way. If you can't get 100 ways, then you might as well.
No,
Give up.
I'll tell you a personal story. You remember back in, I don't even know how dumb this is going to sound, but maybe grade 1, or maybe even before that. You remember we had something called ascending order and
Yeah,
descending order.
yeah.
This was not even grade 1. This was way back. So it was, numbers were jumbled. Okay. This is, I'm telling you, like, grassroots level issue I had. So numbers were jumbled. So you had 25, 45, 12, 16, 55, something like this. And now the question says, arrange these numbers from ascending to descending order. Simple, right?
Yeah.
Small number comes first, largest number goes at the back. Now, for some reason, when they taught this in school, I did not get the concept of what is ascending and what is descending.
Okay.
So every time this question came in front of me and the numbers came in a line, I used to get so pressurized. I'm like, why is there 25 and 65 and 14 and 12 and now I what to do? What should I do? And I think so many people try to explain me. Ascending is you just arrange the smallest number to the biggest number, smallest number to the biggest number. But then I don't know. Either it was someone's first explanation saying like not explanation. It was basically like how stupid I am. Like how stupid am I that I cannot understand what a small to a big sequence is. And that that I think shattered the confidence of me asking it ahead as the stages went on, like maybe from lower kindergarten to upper kindergarten. And I was like, oh, if I ask this question, maybe it's too embarrassing now to ask this question. Like imagine all people laughing at you. Ha ha ha! This guy doesn't know ascending to descending. And then it was much later, I think, that my dad made me understand by putting literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. And then he's like, this is ascending. And then when you go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, that is
And
descending
then you were like,
because yeah. And then he's like, ascending is, how you climb the steps up, you're going up, and then you're descending is you're climbing the steps down. So from big to low and low to high. So when he explained it to me that's when I understood. And everyone explaining before was explaining it on the question form. Like, yeah, obviously 14 to 16, 28, 45, and 63. What's wrong? This is ascending to descending. But I'm like, why 14 came first? Why 16 came after that? Why not 14 then 23? Even that is making ascending, right?
oh yeah,
But
yeah,
then
yeah.
it's like, no, then my dad is like, but then you skipped one step while going up the ladder. It's like you didn't take the next step. You put 14 and then you skip the step to 23 instead of putting the 60. Then I was like, okay, so it has to be stepwise also.
To be honest, it actually makes sense
So
your
this,
mistake. Because if you did 14, you could
yeah,
have went to 23 immediately. And it would be correct 14, 23,
yeah,
55. But you missed the
yeah.
16. So 14, 16, 20. It actually, like if you were a kid, yeah, I can see how it could be confusing a little bit. Because,
And then I was like, imagine AI solving this for you. Man, AI is never getting tired, never making you feel dumb.
yeah, you can, I mean, we're going to see.
And this was just like, I don't know, like people will laugh when this comes out, probably, ascending descending. But imagine some people might have this issues at grade 10 when they're solving quadratic equations or linear equations. When you're finding the value of x and when you're shifting LHS and RHS, you know how it goes, right? When you take this from this side, multiplication becomes division, subtraction becomes
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
So why it became, no one is asked, no one, everyone will be like, oh, that's maths. Okay. Every year you go next. Now you don't even have numbers anymore in maths and you're just screwed.
Yeah, exactly. That actually happens. I think everyone, this happens. Like you skip one thing or you think you know it, then they incorporate that thing in some bigger equation or bigger scenario, and
Yeah.
then you're screwed. This happened. Even in dentistry, it happened. Some random thing I didn't know.
Oh,
I mean, this
yeah.
happened multiple times.
Prosto. You remember Prosto,
Bro,
Amar? You remember RPD?
man, there was some stuff I have no. You know the one space here, one there, one there. Some of these I know, but there's one
Yeah.
where it's like I just
The
forgot.
Kennedys, you mean?
No, candy was actually kind of easy if you just memorize it. You know, okay, one.
Yeah.
But there's other ones I forgot what they call it. It's like the clasps and these stuff. Like I, but to be honest, once we studied it, I think for the licensing exam, I started understanding everything. I'm like, oh, but inside university, no way. If you
And,
ask me the same questions, I wouldn't have not known. There's no way.
and I think if you do it practically, you'll understand it even better.
Yeah, yeah, I swear. 'Cause I have to imagine what a small connector is. Oh, a small like where the hell is it? I have no idea. But then obviously, then it became easy. Then I could answer if, but only
Yeah.
during the license exam, and only because we were studying like 10 hours a day. If it wasn't for that, I have no
Man,
idea.
that was crazy. I need to start studying again, man, for the next exam in Jan.
I think also me too. I mean, not for the
Yo,
next exam in Jan, but
the Saudi exam you're gonna get?
Saudi. Probably. Like, I'll just give it just for the sake of it, because I think they have a rule: if you don't do it within the first 2 years of graduation, you have to do 1 year of clinical attachment. But
Oh my, here
but
we
I
go.
know I hate the word. I hate the word clinical attachment. It's the dumbest thing that exists in any medical field. But I don't know if it counts for me. I don't know if it does or not. I have no idea. Because technically I'm working, right? So will it count? Because that's only for people who graduate from there and didn't work. But I think maybe it also counts for foreigners. But I'm not a foreigner from there, so I have no idea. So I'm just gonna do it. Just
No, maybe like you're working, your license is valid, so it's all legal. You would just need to get a experience letter from this clinic you're working with.
yeah,
Anyways, later on, whatever that is. We diverted big time.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, I
I guess this much is enough as a comeback episode.
to be honest, I guess yeah, 40 minutes.
It is a pretty heavy
Yeah, the
topic,
topic is
and
really
AI
complex. I mean,
is.
yeah, there are a lot of layers, a lot of things to talk about. You can really,
There is one thing we could do next time. I don't know if. I mean, if the people are really interested, there are these AI websites we could live try out about like mixing songs, mixing this. Like, you
oh
know how
yeah,
you used
yeah,
to do
yeah,
on
yeah.
TikTok?
We could open this some
Those
interesting ones
things.
to be honest. We could do like somewhat like a small segment in the episode where we try different AIs. We open like five
Yeah.
different websites and we try them out. One music, one I don't know. One has to do with some kind of artistic thing. One has some other thing, and we're just
One is designing something.
designing something. It'll be interesting.
So it's almost like you're keeping up with the.
Yeah, yeah.
Am I stuck? I think I'm stuck.
No, only for a second you were stuck, but it's okay now. And also the software records.
Okay then.
It records even if it's stuck, so that's no problem. Yeah, you just play whenever it lag. Just play it cool. It's gonna record. That's one good thing. Uh, okay, guys.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Omar, close.
Okay, everyone. We have reached the end, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to like. Wait, but don't forget to like and subscribe,
Also,
please. Please. Subscribe button is right down there.
and about our
And if you're on Instagram
Insta thing.
and if you're on TikTok, make sure to like, comment anything, just for the algorithm. Just type something. Hello or
Yeah,
just something.
make fun
Just
of Omar on the comments. It's
Okay, you
fine.
can make fun of me too. Or you can put some emojis like fire emoji. I see a lot of people like putting fire emoji for some reason. Or whatever you want.
For the fire content we have.
Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.